According to the news that was published today, Ripple and XRP have collaborated with the Bank of International Settlements BIS for nearly 10 years. According to the information provided in this article by Omg XRP, Ripple has been a member of the Bassel Group since in 2014. Ms. Karen Gifford, who works for the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, was the one who represented Ripple and participated in the Bassel Group. It is imperative that you keep this knowledge in mind because it is highly significant. In a moment, I will elaborate on Ripple and Bassel in a few more lines. Nevertheless, for the time being, I will remark that this is a very robust relationship for Ripple. One of the many bombshells that the Bank for International Settlements BIS released today was a new blueprint for the future of international payments and the impending catastrophe. Claudio Burrio, the man depicted in this movie, is the one in charge of the Monetary and Economic Department of the Bank of International Settlements BI's eyes. This film was shared from a variety of perspectives. As was to be expected, he met as well as a precipitous decline. Pay close attention to this. Over a longer period of time, it is essential for monetary policy to have what we refer to as safety margins in order to successfully manage both what people anticipate and what they do not anticipate. Recessions are something that are capable of occurring in the future. The COVID shocks that we witnessed were unexpected aspects of the situation. Recessions are something that are capable of occurring in the future. The surprising thing is that there are many distinct sorts of. The COVID shocks that we witnessed, you may have noticed if you have been conducting your own research that there are numerous indications that this so-called impending recession is on the horizon. We are already at levels that are comparable to the financial crisis that occurred in 2008, which was significantly more severe than the COVID epidemic. This conclusion is based on historical data, primarily the yield curve. The situation is highly concerning. In addition to that, the rate of receiving decreases as a consequence of this condition. If a recession is about to begin, then and only then should interest rates be lowered. The Federal Reserve always seems to be too sluggish to act, which is the primary reason due to which this situation exists. As an illustration of this, the price of XRP decreased by more than 30% in the beginning of August. This was a perfect example of what happened last month. Since that time, the price of XRP has gradually increased once more as a result of the hazy rumor on XRP Trust. Gary Gensler's admission that he had made a mistake in his lawsuit against Ripple and XRP, as well as Robinhood's decision to relist XRP, were both extremely significant events. Until tell you the truth, Ripple and XRP have had a really significant week up until this point. The value of XRP has increased to 58.44 cents, representing a daily increase of around 2.40%. This is positive news, and if you ask me, it comes as a little bit of a surprise. As a result of the fact that this recession has been established and people are becoming more concerned, there is a bigger possibility that the rate decrease that will be announced and approved upon in 2 days is growing more likely to be 0.5% rather than the 0.25% that many people had hoped for and projected. This is because the rate cut will be announced and decided upon in 2 days. Even earlier today, we were informed that senators from the United States, primarily Elizabeth Warren, want the interest rate to be reduced by 0.75 percentage points. The market for cryptocurrencies would be significantly impacted by this, and I believe that it would experience a significant decrease. In order to find out what the drone power decides, we will have to wait for 2 days, but at this moment, I am seriously certain that there are times when it becomes even worse. Therefore, the best thing to do is to educate yourself on the market so that you can comprehend how people feel about it and possibly devise your own trading strategy to assist you in surviving the inevitable crash. Because of this, I decided to create a free Discord server for all of us. More than 330 of us are currently trying to gain a better understanding of the true crypto agenda, which I believe has the potential to be the largest global transfer in the history of the world. You are more than welcome to participate in the family connection, and the chat there is a great deal that we can learn together. Reading the following section. To put it another way, the bias has come up with a significant surprise. The second, on the other hand, is just as significant, if not more so, particularly with regard to Ripple Index RP money. The Bureau of Internal Services BIS made the announcement today that 41 businesses have been selected to take part in the public-private test for Project Agora. Project Agora is a new project that is being developed for the future of international payments. Ripple partners from all across the world, including Banco Santander and the BBVA, are participating in this ambitious endeavor, extending all the way down to SBI Holdings and even Visa. Without a doubt, this list contains a great deal more than that. In addition to this, Ripple is also an essential component of the cross-border task force that is affiliated with the BIs. Keep in mind that they have been a member of the Bassel Group since 2014, which indicates that they are quite close to the BIs. This is something that you should keep in mind. Project Agora is a groundbreaking initiative that has been established by the Bank for International Settlements BIs, 7 central banks, and more than 40 commercial financial organizations jointly. It is possible that in the future it may lead to new ways of making the world a better place and will transform the way that payments are sent to foreign countries for the purpose of conducting business. As we can see in this movie from the BIs, the question that needs to be answered is what exactly is Project Agora? Basically, it's a group of the largest and most powerful banks in the world working together to experiment with a new method of sending money across international borders. It is a unified record that has the potential to make the shipment of money across international borders simpler, less expensive, quicker, and more transparent. A flowchart that illustrates how mass payments across international borders are currently processed can be found in the video. That is a lengthy and, exhausting process that has the potential to go awry. in order for difficulties to occur, which would result in the process taking even more time each time it was repeated. It is quite exciting to learn that the Project Agora platform will be expanded to include smart contracts, which will enable work to be completed all at once and skip steps in the process. If you are wondering why this is such a huge deal, you are not alone. Ripple has recently added smart contracts to the XRP ledger, which is a highly beneficial development. The solution is blockchain technology, but isn't it also really helpful? This is the reason why they did it, and the movie Project Agora did a great job of demonstrating why smart contracts are so crucial. When it comes to gaining acceptance from institutions, smart contracts are absolutely necessary. Please also keep in mind that the primary target audience for Ripple is institutions. Their goal is to provide enterprise-grade payment solutions that assist institutions in meeting regulatory standards. One example of this would be the addition of a kill switch system. This objective can be accomplished by incorporating smart contracts onto the XRP ledger, in order to ensure that certain blockchains can be disabled at any time in the event of an emergency, which is a significant step in this. Because of this, corporations and other organizations are able to utilize XRP and Ripple in a wide variety of various ways. Ripple's role in ensuring that blockchain solutions are both secure and lawful is strengthened as a result of this, which is precisely what Project Agora is also attempting to accomplish. There are a great number of Ripple partners active, and Ripple is a member of the Bassel group that deals with international payments. This elucidates the connections that are made to me. As a result of Ripple's assistance, the BIs will be able to alter the functioning of money, and assets such as XRP will immediately become extremely valuable, as well as travels through the XRP process. In order to fast return to Bassel, as I promised, the Bank of England, which is another partner of Ripple, has altered its plans for putting Bassel into operation. My intention was to quickly return to Bassel. In general, this is really encouraging news for the financial services business in the United Kingdom. It is possible to view the Bassel Guidelines for cryptocurrency here. Taking a moment to go over this map and glance at this graphic will make it abundantly evident that XRP is a cryptocurrency that belongs to the Group 1 category. All of the requirements for a stablecoin will be satisfied by the RLUST stablecoin, and it will also be compatible with the cryptocurrency that Group 1 uses. At the end of the day, Ripple possesses all authority. With the support of the BRS, a large number of users will be able to use Ripple and XRP. The fact that there has been a lot of positive news regarding XRP in recent times suggests that it is finally being recognized as a currency. According to the Wall Street expert Linda P. Jones, who is currently appearing on Good Morning Crypto, this is the case. Put your ears to it. The lawsuit that was brought before FinCEN in 2015 made it quite evident that XRP is not a security but rather a currency. The lawsuit was filed by the government, and it was already common knowledge that the subject of the lawsuit was money. For his part, Brad Garlinghouse has been expressing his belief that the Commodities Trade Commission will be the most competent inspectors. Gary seems to be out of place on account of the fact that it is not going to take place. Regarding this entire legal proceeding, when you inquire, the answer is everywhere. I invite you to come hang out, speak, and learn a great deal more on the free for the long haul, and I'll catch up with you in the next one.